Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, and today I'm going to be doing a video of a game I'm currently playing called Greak Memories of Azur. Now this is a 2D sort of side-scrolling indie game. It was released on the Xbox Store on 16th of August 2021. And it was developed by Navegan Entertainment, and it's published by Team 17. Now, I was lucky enough to get a copy of this for a review video, so a big thank you to them for allowing me to cover this game. Now, I haven't finished the story yet. I'm still working my way through it, so this isn't a full review. This is going to be my first impressions video, and I will then do a full review video, as I always do, probably early next week once I've just got through the end of the story, basically. Now, honestly, this has been probably my favourite, if not sort of like top 3 indie games of 2021 so far. Not only is it an absolute beautiful game to play, it's just mesmerizing how nice it looks and how the music just sounds and everything like that. So I've been sort of blown away by it. But I felt like it's one of those games that it's sort of come out at a time when so many other games have come out and it's not getting enough recognition. I feel like a lot of people have been sleeping on it or have not even realized it's come out. So I really want to sort of let people know about this game, and hopefully you'll check it out if you haven't already. Now, this was released onto the Xbox Store. It is only on Xbox Series X and S for Xbox consoles. Now, it is optimized for those consoles, so it does have 4K Ultra HD sort of resolution, and it runs at 60 FPS. Now, it is also on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and PC, so definitely check it out on those systems if you haven't got an Xbox. But on the Xbox, it's currently priced at the extremely sort of amazing price. I'm surprised how cheap it is. £15.99 for such a good game. I would have expected it to be probably 20 quid plus, 25 quid. So it's an absolute steal at the moment. Now, this game is a side-scrolling single-player game with hand-drawn animations. The bio says you will take the role of 3 siblings, Greak, Adara and Raydel, to guide them through the lands of Azur, alternate control between them, and use their unique abilities to escape from the Urlag invasion. So the main sort of system in the game is, as you progress through the game, you unlock extra characters, and you end up with 3 of them, and you switch between them using the D-pad. And each of them have their own sort of skill set. So like the main character, Greek, he has a sword and he's quite good in close combat. He also has a bow, but it has limited sort of ammo. Then you get his sister, Adara, and she's got sort of a ranged attack, but she can't double jump and she can sort of glide. So they've all got different sort of pros and cons and stuff like that. So you basically use them to sort of in different scenarios to progress, basically. Now, you can control them all separately one at a time, or you can sort of flick to where they sort of follow along and just follow on what the leader's doing, especially when you're doing sections where you're just trying to move forward, basically. Now, there's plenty of features to this game, so I'm just going to go through them and just sort of go over them bit by bit. So throughout the game, you will find each sibling in different scenarios, and once you do, they will join the adventure and help you progress through the game. That's the basic aspect of it. Now, the one thing I would say about this game, which baffles me, there's no co-op. Now, I just feel like it's a missed opportunity because it would be absolutely fantastic 2-player. I understand it can't be at certain points in the story, but it could be like a drop-in sort of. You can just switch the extra pad on while you've got the extra the extra characters there. But it's obviously not been done for a reason. But I feel like this would be a really nice game to play with the people. So it's got hand-drawn art and animation. Enjoy a captivating storyline about family, home, and union in difficult times while you discover colourful and expressive scenarios. Now, this game, like I say, is probably the best looking indie game I've played this year, and that's saying stuff. I've played Death's Door, I've played Hades, and I feel like the hand-drawn and the animations and the sort of cutscenes that are all animated, they properly remind me of sort of like a classic animated movie. They're just gorgeous, and seeing it on like the big 4K TV, I mean, this video here probably isn't doing it enough justice, but if you watch it on your full screen, it looks absolutely beautiful. Specially crafted puzzles. Solve specially crafted puzzles to find and collect the missing pieces of an airship through an interconnected world. So basically, there's loads of different puzzles in the games. Now, they're not like head scratching, sort of melting your mind sort of puzzles. They're sort of straightforward enough. I mean, you're gonna think a little bit, but you're not gonna be stumped for hours and hours, and it's not gonna be super frustrating. So you've got to it's one of them's like you've got to point lights in the right direction and stuff like that, and then obviously there's opening doors and stuff like that, and using all your different characters, different abilities at the right time in the right place, basically. So that's the joys of that extra characters, is to sort of use them to like progress through puzzles and stuff like that. But that's another sort of thing. It says unique gameplay, alternate between the three characters and use their different abilities to explore the magical lands of Azur. It's got fast-paced combat, discover new areas and fight against a wide variety of enemies to rescue the Kurines from the Urlag invasion. Yeah, the combat's really nice. I love the hack and slash aspects, and then jumping into the sort of sister to do the range attacks and stuff. It's all about sort of making sure you sort of use the right sort of attacks and sort of weapons and attack styles at the right time with the right enemies. And there's loads of different enemies. They've all got really cool designs. I love how they've done like the creepy sort of sludge monsters at the beginning, and then you get the flying ones and stuff like that. Really, really cool looking. And then it says live orchestra soundtrack. Enjoy the expressive and atmospheric music themes, specially created to experience a unique adventure. I mean, I don't know if you can hear them here, but the soundtrack is absolutely fantastic. So when you're playing, stick some headsets on, like a headphones on, or listen it on like your surround sound to get the full sort of in your face sort of music. It's great. It just fits the tone of the game. It sets the scenes in a lot of places, and it just looks and sounds amazing. It's like a complete little package. Now, that's not to say that so far I haven't found a few issues, like when you're doing some of the platforming sections, the sort of collision to like pull yourself up on some ledges is sometimes a little bit iffy. Especially when you use the sister who doesn't have a double jump, can be slightly annoying, but it's sort of minor inconvenience basically. And like I say, the lack of co-op also makes me a little sad inside, but I understand why they've not put it on basically. But like I say, I've really enjoyed this game so far. I'm only about halfway through, which is why I've done this as a first impressions video. Now, I will be talking about this more on the podcast, the Xbox Live Party podcast this Saturday, so tune into that to hear more about the game. And I'll be doing a full review, probably, I'm thinking it's going to be up Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest next week, once I've just finished the full story, basically. But looking online, most people are saying this is about an 8-hour game, 8 to 10 hours of that. So I haven't got much longer to play through it to get to the end, but I'm loving the story. It's really well written. You can talk to all the extra characters and stuff like that, and they've all got great dialogue. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the story progresses and how it ends. And another good thing this game's got going for it is this sort of like little hub town that's on screen at the moment, where you can get you obviously get quests, side quests and stuff from there, and then also you can sort of craft new food types and stuff, sort of similar to sort of Breath of the Wild in that sense, to get better food and stuff like that for your adventures. But so far, I'm absolutely loving this game. Like I say, it's up there. If it's not the best indie game I've played so far, I don't want to say it is until I finished it, but like I say, it's right up there. But it's the best looking one I've played. I love the art style, I love the animation, and gameplay wise, it's been really fun. So I think by the end of playing it, it's like I say, it'll be sort of top 3, if not top, of my sort of indie sort of games this year. Now, not enough people are talking about this game either, which is really annoying, because obviously it's come out at a time where there's loads of other games out in the last couple of weeks. There's been quite a glut of sort of top tier indie games as well, so check this game out. Like I say, it's $15.99. If you like your sort of 2D side scrolling games, you like your sort of hand-drawn animation games and stuff like that, you'll really, really love this. So check it out. If you haven't got an Xbox, you can also get it on Nintendo Switch, PC, and PS5. And like I say, don't sleep on it. I feel like not enough people know about it, and they really should, because it is absolutely awesome. But that's that for this video for now. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit a like, even leave a comment, let us know what you think of the game if you have been lucky enough to play it. And also, if you could hit subscribe to the channel, that would be absolutely fantastic. We are literally single digits away from hitting that sweet 400 subscriber amount, so it would mean the world to us if you could hit subscribe. And also that would mean you'll be notified when the full review video comes up in the next sort of week. But that's that, and I'll see you soon, and enjoy gaming.